You again did this. Your mama become Hitler nowadays. If he came to know that our little secret, then he will throw me out of this room. I chuckled a little, and then after some time, I kissed my baby, and then the young's forehead before walking out of the room. I was sleeping when I heard something irritating noise, stringing in my sleep. I tried to sleep, but that voice didn't stop. So recognized that, I opened my eyes. It was my phone, turning to my bedside table. I took my mobile and saw it was Dan call. Yes, Dan. I was still in a half sleep. Sir, where are you? There is a meeting today and you have to see the presentation before I go to that meeting. He said hurriedly, and my eyes were fully open as I realized I should be there at 7:30. I saw it was 8, and I quickly jumped out of my bed and told him that I will be there in 15 minutes and hung up. I was about to go to the bathroom when I heard my mobile beep sound and saw an email. Opening the email, I was surprised. A good surprise. It was from the company where I interviewed yesterday, and I was selected, and they was expecting me there at 10 a.m. Yeah, finally I got the job. I pressed my hand in the air excitedly. After getting ready, I went outside and saw Mama, Appa, and they were sitting in the living room while laughing and sipping their tea. Good morning, Mama, Appa, and a beautiful wife. I greet them, and Mama greeted me back. Appa just nodded while they rolled his eyes and a smile. Okay, Mama, I'm going, I said and started walking toward the door while Mama called me. Where are you going without breakfast? Come, I will serve. Mama was saying getting me off the sofa, but I stopped her. No, Mama, I am getting late. I will eat something later, I said and cut her off and walked out hurriedly. I have to complete my work before 10, and it's already 8:30. Come on, Dan, it's not that difficult, I said as I took my car keys and phone from the table. But sir, it's very important meeting. How can you send me there alone? I mean, I would make any mistake. I cut him off in the middle. I trust you, Dan, and I know you will do this. Encouraging him, I walked toward the door. And you're not just my PA, but my friend as well. And I didn't give this responsibility to my PA, but to my friend. I told him to make him feel better before walking out. I was feeling hungry, but I have to reach there before 10. I saw the time and it was 9:45 already. We spent too much time on that presentation. Getting inside the car, I drove off. I arrived there at exactly 9:58. I ran inside and here receptionists were calling my name. John Jungkook. Me. I yelled breathlessly. You almost lost your job. If you came a minute later, she told me, and I gave her an apology smile. She said Dad was waiting for him inside the room and told me the direction of the office. I reached there and knocked on the door. He called me inside and told me that I got the job as his manager and should start my working from today because he had some incomplete work and needed to be done as soon as possible. My eyes were winded when I saw how much work I had to do. Please, take care of yourself, they, Mama said and hugged me. I will, and you both also take care of yourself. And Appa, don't forget to take your medicine on time. Today Mama and Appa was going their old relative daughter wedding. Mama and Appa didn't want to go there, but they were calling them continuously, and Appa and Mama couldn't say no. So here, they are leaving for 2 or 3 days. Leaving me with this who is standing beside me. Jungkook, take care of they, Amma said. Oh Mama, please stop this, take care of you, take care of him, Cook said annoyingly. Actually Mama was saying the 10th time now. Mama and Appa both were narrowed their eyes at Jungkook, while he bit his tongue and gave him an apology smile. Don't worry about both of you. He's my love. For my wife, I will take care of him with my life, he said, putting his both hand on my shoulder, and I looked up slightly, moving my head toward him, and gave him a deadly glare, which he grinned in response. Okay, bye. Saying this, they both walked out of the house, and I turned on coming face to face with the grinning cook. Why are you grinning like an idiot? I asked annoyingly. We are alone, he excitedly again, grinning ear to ear. So, I raised my eyebrow and he smirked, causing my heart to skip a beat at his smirk, because I know what this means was. So, saying this, he took a step forward, making me club, but I made my face but straight. So, again, I was taking a step back, trying to best not to look his affected. So, he bit his lip, take a few steps forward, while I take back. He wrapped his arms around me and held me in place. He whispered again, and I closed my eyes slightly as I felt his breath were in my ear, but I couldn't feel his lips. So what? I asked and whispered, but couldn't go any response. Forming, I opened my eyes and saw him looking at me while his both lips were between his teeth. And in the next second, he burst into a laughter. He was laughing hard, putting his hand on his stomach. I was looking at him, confused. Look at your cheeks. It's become maroon, like beetroot, he said while laughing, and then I realized that he just wanted to see my reaction to my closeness. I glared at him. You're so cute, my wifey. Pinching my cheeks, he said, grinning, and I slapped his hand. What was that? I asked, narrowing my eyes. Just want to see my old day, he replied with a smile. I'm not that old day, I replied, glaring at him, and turned to leave, but he held my waist and pulled me back. You can tell me whatever you want, but your eyes tell me that how much you love me. I know my old day is still inside you. You're just scared to come out, but I will bring him out again, he said with so much emotion. I turned and looked at him, was just smiling softly. You're wrong. That day was a long time ago. This day doesn't love you. He hates you and will never be with you again. And if I have to prove myself, then I will. I told him the last part in my mind and walked away from there. I was still busy at the work when I heard a beep sound. I looked at the mobile and saw my boss message. He told me to come to his office and I stood up and walked over the office room. Good evening, sir. I greeted him. Good evening, he replied with a nod. He was just a little bossy and strict. Sometimes he gave me too much work with less time, but nothing I could handle. I did everything to keep his job, even though for this job and upper company I had to spend sleepless night. Many times I felt frustrated, but when Thea and my baby's face were come in front of me, and the thought we will be together in the future, I felt my all energy would come back and give me some new spirit to go through everything. Here is your first salary, he said, and I looked at him, the envelope on the table, and then realized it was my first salary. Yes, it had been a month since I joined here, and today I got my first salary. I looked and took it from the table. I was so happy and relieved. Finally, I was able to prove that I'm capable to earning money without any father name. Thank you so much, sir, I said, and he nodded. You may leave now, he said, but I stood there causing I want to ask something. Sir, I pronounced, but he looked at me. Can I go home early for next 2 days? I asked hesitantly.